Alright, so we're back in the teleporter area. That's the sort of central hub place. And I have this unexplored staircase to check out still, off here on my left, which takes me to the Hamlet of Stormbreach sewers. I'm probably going to go there next. But before I go there, I think I want to go back to the surface. Whoa. It was like dark at first, but then not dark. Because what I'm doing here is we're going to want to go down to this area down here. Because we have R-A-U-H-U-K. And I think that I know... Let's see. Do I know all of those symbols? Let's see. Shit, where did I put them? I know R, A, and Uhu. And maybe I can just figure out what K means, because I'll be there. Maybe it means press a button. Maybe it means dig. But I'm gonna try going to that sign and then using this little. I'm gonna try using this scroll to figure out the solution there. All right, I was on my way back, but I came by this that trap with the pressure plates and the teleporters and stuff. And over here, there's the teleporter that goes to the secret chest. So I figured I may as well open this while I'm in the area, since I have another lockpick. We have the tribal leggings and we have rogue gloves. So that's interesting. So I can get more. I can get even more willpower. Oh, actually, these mages are pretty good. I go for the 5 energy, or I could go for the resist all. I'm definitely giving the rogue gloves to my rogue character, so it's +1 dexterity, and then plus 1 dexterity, and then +1 dexterity. So he's got 3 rogue items on this character so far. I have leather gloves. This guy doesn't have gloves yet, so this guy gets 2 protection just from that. That's nice. I'm starting to wonder, should I be giving the tribal equipment requires it requires light armor protection and it gives you 5 energy. It might be good to give to my melee character, but then I would get less defense, which would be a bummer. It's tempting though. Let's see, this one only gives me 4 protection, so maybe I'll give these pants. Yeah. It'll be 3 protection, 5 energy. The energy is handy because this guy now has a special attack that requires energy. So it may be good to give him these sort of tribal items for a while. I don't know. Definitely have a lot of items to manage here. But alright, I'm gonna go back to heading towards that that clue that I was on my way back to. Alright, so I'm at this note and it says R-A-U-H-U-Ko, R-A-U-H-U-A. Now R is left, Uhu is forward, and A is 1. We don't know what Ko means. We know that Na means 2. Ko is in the location of where you normally put a number of how many times you have to step. So, if we were to assume that Ko means 3, the next number in our sequence, then it would be Arhe is 1 to the left, Uhu Ko is 3 forward, Arhe is 1 to the left, and Uhu A is 1 forward, which would lead us to the treasure chest that was buried here that someone tipped me off to a while ago. So, a lot of people probably saw that coming. I kind of figured as much too, that sign was a clue on how to get to here. But at least now we know, and now I've legitimately solved the puzzle. So at least I don't have to feel guilty about the fact that I got that thing through less than legitimate means. Speaking of people tipping me off to things, it sounds like there may be a trick to the food in this game. And I haven't tested it yet, so I don't know if it's true for sure, but it sounded like if you give specific races certain types of food, there may be benefits that happen that the game doesn't tell you about outright. So now I'm going to try to pay attention to what I feed people now. So this warg meat I'm going to use to feed my minotaur. I'm going to give bread to my human. My insectoid will eat... Insects eat plants, and lizards eat like eggs and things like that. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a lot of variety in my food. Maybe fish. Unfortunately, I don't have the most amazing selection of food right now because I pretty much just have. Right now, I pretty much just have a lot of meat in my inventory, and a lot of other stuff isn't necessarily around right now. So at the very least, I'll keep giving my minotaur meat, and we'll see if something cool happens. But I'm gonna go back and I guess we'll check out that underground area now that I've finished with that little puzzle. Alright, so I'm in Eastern Twigroot Forest, and we're in a place that seems like it might be important, so I'm gonna look for... There's my shovel. There's a lantern. There's another lantern. And I have a note saying... that's not it. I had more equipment than I could carry, so I buried some of it right between 2 lanterns in eastern Twigroot Forest. So let's see if I find something between these 2 lanterns. Oh! First place I checked. I figured it'd be in the middle like that, because right here is a clear shot for walking through the area, and they probably wouldn't want to block that. So yay! Another treasure I can't open! That's exciting. Time to mark this as another unopened chest. It often feels like every time I open a chest, there's 3 more that I can't open. Although we've narrowed things down a lot now. This area that was packed with chests I couldn't open now is just down to this one on the far right, and this one I just uncovered. So, that's that note taken care of. I guess I can go ahead and just leave the note, because, frankly, my inventory is getting pretty packed right now. Can I put it down? There we go. I'll just let that note sit there in front of the chest that it led to. I do have these 3 clues I read before. There's a little story here. I assume it's going to be a sequence of actions I have to do in order to solve a puzzle at some point, but I don't think I know where that puzzle is yet, so we're going to have to keep looking until I can find exactly what that is. Alright, so welcome back to the underground dungeon where we started this episode. It's good to be underground again, because this game kind of runs like ass when you're in the forest. So I kind of appreciate being here. So we're going to go into the hamlet of Stormbreach, because we've more or less fully explored the amazingly extensive archives and ruins of Desarune. Holy shit, that was the longest thing that's happened so far in this series, by far. I want to say that that might have been like 7 episodes or something like that. It was definitely... So we're in the new place, we're now we're at the play area called the Sewers. And so that's this new region here. But I think that Ruins of Desarune Archives combination, that extended dungeon, was like half of the series so far, or close to it. And to be fair, or I mean not to be fair, but not to jump the gun, but I'm technically still in that network of dungeons right now. I guess you could say that the archives and the ruins are technically 2 different dungeons that are stacked on top of each other based on some definitions. So you could say that I'm in my 3rd sequence. You could say I'm in my 3rd dungeon in this little crazy sequence right now. Oh wait, what is this one called? How many dungeons are there? Oh, right, there's a lexiconary. There's even more. So it's Ruins of Desarune, and from there I got to the archives, which is just a little network thing, and then I got to the lexiconary. That's the 2nd place I was thinking of. So arguably 1 dungeon, arguably a network of dungeons that are just connected by tunnels, but if it's all 1 dungeon, then this Sewers is just the next step in this massive freaking dungeon. So what am I going to find here? Sewer exit east, and we have right off the bat they gave us a crystal. Ooh, and a scroll. What does the scroll tell us? Beware. Mixing black moss with one of the 4 elements may result in an explosive reaction. Oh, there we go. We learned something today. So I have fire bombs and frost bombs right now. Frost bomb, fire bomb. So it looks like if I take this black moss and I mix it with one of these 4 elements, which I believe are, let's say, earth, water, fire, and lightning, I'm gonna say, perhaps? Or earth, water, fire, and air, I suppose, are the 4 elements in this game. So it looks like I can make a bomb of that element by mixing it with black moss. I might want to hold off on doing that, because I know alchemy... Yeah, at 5th level of alchemy, when you craft bombs, you get 3 instead of 1. So I can get much better use of my black moss if I wait until then. So we'll go ahead and stash this with all my recipes. We're getting a growing amount of recipes for this character to keep track of, which is cool. I could definitely use more bags and boxes for my inventory. Even if boxes are a little heavy, just because I have so many items to keep track of. Let's make sure my character is using his melee weapon. I just realized he was still using a shovel. So sewer exit east. We have an exit. And we have 2 tunnels. Well, this one looks like it might be a dead end for now, with maybe a gate I can open later. What are we gonna see in there? It's very dark looking in there. Not sure what to make of what's in there. If we go back here, we have some sort of path. Oh! We have mermen. They're back. Okay. Hey, little merman, you want to party? Oh, they've got a whole network of stuff in there. It looks like some sort of weird water maze. I'm sure that'll be a fun pain in the ass for me to deal with later. What do we have? And this path has weird hanging stuff. We have a lever that'll open this door from the other side, but not this way, so it's a potential shortcut back to where I am later, I assume. And we have more chamber here. I'm tempted to check out where the exit leads me. Oh, geez. We have ratmen that are traveling in packs now with clear weaponry in their hands. That could be a problem when I encounter them. We have a lever. We have even more rat people in here. It actually reminds me of the place where I fell down the hole, where that door said, "I dare you," and I picked up the box and I picked up that book and it dropped me down to the next floor. And that chamber seems like it could almost be the same thing. The question is, what does this do? Because it could open literally all of these doors potentially, so I'm definitely gonna quick save before I touch anything. And let's find out the hard way, I suppose. Ow! Really? You're gonna shoot poison at me from multiple directions? Is that how we're gonna roll? So it looks like I let all of the rats out. This could be a fun problem, or a terrible problem, more accurately. Let's just pummel the shit out of them before they can react. Nope. I've leveled up a lot, guys. You rats don't scare me as much as you used to. Charge up my super attack? Fuck you! Holy shit. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, you know what I mean? Man, Bo's charge attack is certainly becoming powerful. Just gotta... my primary goal here would be to keep finding more and more skulls, because then he'll become more and more powerful with that attack. I'll level him up, I'll keep an eye out on the forward direction to make sure I'm not gonna get a surprise. Because I definitely don't want to have people just charging in here, but obviously I want heavy weapons. As someone accurately pointed out before, if I put my point into heavy weapons, I can where this now becomes a one-handed weapon, despite all of its ridiculous strength, which means I can put that awesome shield on that I only wore for a few minutes because I immediately found this cool axe. All right, oh, I'm out. I don't have energy to hit him with the power attacks. I'm just gonna have to pummel him to death. We got this though. He's just one guy with a gun. How dangerous could he be? It's just a gun being wielded by a rat. As if rats don't instantly make things dangerous. Yes! The definite upside of fighting a guy who uses a gun is that you can find... I don't even know why I bother equipping these throwing weapons. I don't know if I've ever really used them much, but I finally have pellets. And with pellets, I can actually use that... Where's my gun? Oh, I'm in the wrong inventory. Whoopsie. There we go. I can finally use that gun that my character's based around for once. Jesus. It is I'm definitely... I would... If I could go back... I don't know. I'd probably still make an alchemist, because having these items multiply on their own is nice. Oh, this guy's inventory is too full. And that's because I accidentally had the wrong inventory open and gave my throwing weapons to my Minotaur. That's fixed. There we go. My Minotaur was over-encumbered for a moment there. That would have been bad, because he would have been going through all my food supplies. Let's see. Light armor proficiency. I'm trying to think about this character. He's gotten better with firearms. It might not be a terrible idea to make Lizardman better with armor and work towards light armor, since I have so much light armor. Or I may want to give Lizardman more, what am I trying to say? I guess I might ultimately just want to give Lizardman better, oh, this is one conjoined chamber. The part where they opened all the doors at once makes more sense now, because at least it's all conjoined. Is it dark in here? Let's try recasting my light spell. Nope, that's just what it looks like in here. Hey buddy, I see you off in the distance. Oh, there's two of you. That's adorable. You're about to get axed? I just asked that guy a question in hell. That guy got... Wow. I'm very happy with the output of damage from my Minotaur's power attack, considering at least when it lands. Unfortunately, it's just as prone to missing as anything else. That'll be what I should... That's what I should put points in now with my Minotaur, is I should put more points in Fuck you. Oh, I missed again. See, that's the exact thing. That's the problem we're talking about. Thankfully, this guy shot me in the face with a gun, but it hit my tank, and my tank only takes 1 damage from that, apparently, so... These rats are getting outclassed. If I'm dealing with these rats this easily now, compared to before, I actually might want to go to that one place where you pick up the book and it's like, I dare you! And it drops you in a hole, surrounded by rats, because I might be able to fight my way out now, and if there's any loot in that hole, I'll be able to pick it up. I think I'll make a mental note, and hopefully I'll remember later. If once I finish the sewers, assuming that it ends in a dead end and doesn't just keep going into another dungeon, I think I'll backtrack towards the Lexiconary / archives or whatever, and I think I'll go from that point to, yeah, I think I'll go kill all those rats in that hole and see if I get some nice loot out of it. Lightning bomb. You're not wearing one of those, right? Nope. He currently has fire and frost. So that's a new lightning bomb type for me. I mean, a new bomb type for me. And he can't carry it very well. Maybe I'll give them to my... This guy can carry stuff. Okay. Could definitely use more carrying capacity. It's unfortunate. I don't think for most characters, I don't think that is a stat that really goes up much. Dang it! Minotaur, I need you to contact. It's your one job. Please. Please land your attacks. I definitely need to give Minotaur more, Oop. This guy's all out of, my mage is all out of mana, but I don't really want to use a potion right now. I'd rather just tough it out. Minotaur, please replenish. There we go. There we go. There we go. Flurry of attacks. Everyone's dead. Just how I like it. I'm gonna make a... How close is that healing crystal? Let's take a trip back to that healing crystal, because that'll help me with my health and my mana, since it's definitely going down a bit. And it's smart to come back to these things periodically instead of using potions, because the more I can conserve potions, the more I'll have when something really bad happens. For example, the boss fight at the end of the first game, which I think the first game only had one boss fight, unlike this one, which is packed with them. Or I think it's packed with them. I mean, I fought a boss like at the end of the first dungeon in this game, and I've heard little hints about secret bosses in the comments and stuff like that. So there's definitely got to be more. Is it really always this dark in here? Yeah, that's just how dark it is in here. Okay. Oh, are they throwing things at me? Oh, Jesus, he's right here. I didn't even see him. Let's deal with him. Are you alone, little rat man? The story doesn't end well for you. Should have brought friends. Oh my God! Things I was not ready for. Let's poison this asshole. Enjoy that. I just fell in the water. I'm going to die here. Son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch, son of a bitch. How do I find ladder? I'm gonna drown in here. Oh God, it's a ladder. Huh. Oh no, I'm in the merman chamber. Yep, there's the merman chamber. Okay, that was an accident. Poison that asshole. Oh, there's two of them coming. I'll get back a little bit so they can't team up on me at least. Okay, so I just stumbled my way into a completely different room with a completely different fight because I fell off that. I made the mistake of strafing at the wrong spot and fell right off the ledge. But I can cope. These guys can't be too strong. I fought mermen in literally the first part of this game, so how hard can they be now, right? Poison. Oh, kind of defeats the purpose of poisoning someone if they get killed by the poison attack immediately. I guess I could have used any other attack in that case. Huh. Taken care of. Moral of the story is that mermen suck at fighting. That's why they throw them at you at the first zone. So there's one guy coming at me from the distance, but I'm gonna go look at my skills real quick. Should I just max out fire magic? Ooh, you get 50 resist fire. That's kind of neat. I might just max out fire and just go with it. I don't know. What is the I have that fireball spell. Let's check the requirements of that real quick. There's so many things. There's so many spells. Air magic 1, fire magic 3. Let's do that. I'll do air magic. And that spell was cast by... I'll have to learn a new spell now. That's why I use fireball so much, is because it's easy. Fireball, okay. Boom! Long distance spell. That was cool. So now I have a fireball that actually has a range to it. And all I have to do is drag it across the screen a bit. That'll be handy. That means I can deal a lot of damage with my most powerful element right now. And they don't have to be right on me. Which means my mage will join... Where does this take me? My mage will join my alchemist as someone who can attack people at a range. I mean, the mage already could, but it was with like the ice spell that requires a floor, and the poison spell, which is like kind of an opener, but I wouldn't generally spam poison on people, because I would expect it to be more of a single... Ooh, I just one-shot that guy. Thank you, Minotaur. So this is a very large chamber, like larger than most... This might be the largest room I've ever been in, actually, right here. So we definitely have some exploring to do. I'm gonna skirt the outside of the room for now instead of going in the middle of it, because that's where you'll potentially find secrets, I think. And the middle might not be very traversable. It might require a lot of walking around in water, which I'm bad at because I have lungs and not gills. Let's destroy this dude. Oops, I accidentally shot him with a gun. That was unnecessary. I want to save my bullets for actual fights that are tense, and use my relatively low damage bow during little skirmishes with shitty enemies. So I'll stick to my bow for now. So it's a very large room, and you can it's just big enough that the game doesn't even fully render the light at that distance, which is kind of funny. So it's just big enough to surpass this how far you can see. But if I stand in this spot, I can see exactly how big the room is, and it looks like it is jam-packed with ladders. But I don't know if there's a reason for you to want to go around in this room necessarily. Maybe there's something underwater, but it looks like on the surfaces there's nothing around. But there may be an underwater puzzle of some kind, because this I get the feeling this door might not open immediately. No evidence of the door opening necessarily. Actually, it doesn't even look like a door. That might be one of those like walls that's just a grate so you can see through it, but it might not open ever. Huh. Let's check around here. See if there's a gate with a chest behind it. How do I open the gate? That might be a secret that's in the area behind me. Or maybe I get behind it. Maybe I fall into that room somehow. There's so many options in this game, and I have to discover them with my own wits, which is why we're doomed. So there's the grate that goes back to where the chamber I was in before I fell underwater and got here on accident. It looks like, oh yeah, looking down there on the map, it looks like there was a grate. There was a ladder on the other side of the walkway I could have gone up. There was a few ladders I could have gone up. I just panicked and kind of ran for it and hoped that I would find a ladder. And it looks like I walked past a few that were on the other side of the room that I didn't quite notice. So if I go underwater, I should be able to go back to the other side. But since I'm already here, I kind of want to see what's going on with this weird underwater area. So maybe we'll take a quick look around. I'll definitely quick save because I don't want to hop in the water and drown. But I might do a quick little skirt around the area to see if there's any evidence of stuff underwater. This is how I came in, isn't it? Yeah, this is pretty much how I came in. Oh, is there a light under here? There's some seaweed. Go up here to stop because I'm about to drown. So we have a plant down there, but that's not necessarily what I'm after. Although plants are certainly good. I'll just grab that real quick. Let's try going through here. Is there anything... kind of just looking for any hint of evidence that there's anything underwater in this room. And that's not just a giant, weird void. They've definitely gone all over the place with the dungeon design in this game, haven't they? Hello? Do you have any things down here? It's entirely possible that this place serves no function, at least for me as the adventurer. Wow, I really timed that just right to not drown. There might not be anything useful for me here, and all the water might just be there to represent the habitat of the seamen who are that are surviving in this human sewer, or I presume it's human, or humanoid sewer. Someone built this place, supposedly. It's looking pretty... it's looking empty down there, like just a random network of water. Almost like it's just a crazy place that you could potentially fall into, and that could cause problems for you. Ooh, is there a whole place down here? Where did I just come out? Nope, I was not... okay. I got turned around for a second there. I thought I went under one of the walls or something. That's what I should investigate, though, is over there. There's a chest over there, and I don't know how to get to it. So what if there's like a secret wall down here? Or not. I don't see any evidence of buttons so far. So there may genuinely just be nothing around. I'm noticing that some of these, I'm not sure what's going on there, but some of the tiles look different on the map. They have this weird shading on them that makes them darker. But they don't look different to me in person, necessarily. I'm not sure what's going on here. We'll have to move forward, but there's a chance we may be coming back here at some point. You can see that the rats are roaming the tunnels now, so that's a problem. Because I fell off the level and went underwater for a while. By standing in that tunnel, I was blocking the only way of passage. So I knew that no one was going to be behind me because I was blocking their only way of getting in. But now that I fell down, now I'm in a little bit of trouble because they could be all over the place. So my first goal is going to be to want to backtrack towards the healing crystal, because then at least I know that no one's behind me at that point. And that frog was just here. Alright, we're going to hop in the water and go back to the other side. I think there was a ladder over here. Oh, there's a whole cave. Where's this going to take me? This is a ladder. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna die down here now. So this is a ladder that's just a ladder that goes further down. Please climb. Okay, took some damage. Not ideal, but I'm doing okay. There's still a frog over there. I'm gonna cast my light spell real quick. Just because I don't want that running out right now. Is there a frog? There's the frog. Do poison bolt on this guy? On the frog? Oh, I poisoned the rat instead. Okay, we'll deal with the rat though. Like this. He's not dead yet. I thought he would be dead already. You're hardy for a rat. You took poison. You took my power attack. Here comes the frog. Okay, this could be tough. I don't have much idea of how long this guy could take to kill. I just used the wrong spell. Did he just eat my? I think he just ate my weapon. Am I misremembering how to cast spells right now? What's going on with me? I think he better not have just eaten my weapon. I better get that back. Where did I drop it on accident? Did I somehow click the wrong thing, or did he actually eat it? There's gotta be a weapon. There's gotta be something in my inventory I can just give this character, right? Do I not have a backup weapon at all? Whatever. We got this. Okay. Huh. How many things did he eat off my character? Ew, toad tongue. He took my axe, and he took my orb of These guys are a problem. Ooh, nutrition. I can eat toad tongue. Gross. Trying to think of what, now that I'm thinking of stuff in terms of, like, certain food sources being better for different characters, who eats toad tongue? I guess lizards eat a lot of amphibians? I don't know. Sewer exit west, so it's another sewer exit location. I'm gonna avoid opening doors for now. Label that as unexplored door, just to indicate that, because it's hard to see on the map which directions. What am I trying to say? It's not always easy to see on the map which door icons are ones you can actually open and which ones you can't open. So that's more door, but I can't open this one. The other one has the pull chain. You want to label which ones are openable usually, so that you know to come back to them, because there's door icons all over the map that you can't open. There's a note here, and some cheese. Cheese is obviously something you could feed your. You could obviously feed cheese to your mouse character if you happen to bring one. I wonder if all these mice would be hostile to me if I had a mouse in my party. Let's check out what that note said. Also, my Minotaur's over. Oh, do not disturb. Okay. Whoops. Took all your cheese. Hope that doesn't disturb you. This character has too much stuff in his inventory. Let's put the... Nope, that guy can't carry the pants either. I am becoming overburdened with all the objects in my inventory. I really should dump something soon. I could put this in my knight's inventory. He's fine. Okay. So on the map we have, if I go straight forward, there's still more unexplored area, so I'll check that out. I want to explore fully in particular because there could be monsters around here, and I don't want them sneaking up behind me as I check out other locations. There's something bouncing over there. There's also something glowing. So we have a oh no. I don't want that at all. We have fast-moving insect packs. Oh shit. I'm gonna quick save right now because I saw that. That's the insect thing that killed me when I stepped on that pressure plate. I don't want that at all. It's next to a power shortcut. If I have that crystal. I mean that key. Oh man, I am not cool with those bugs being packed in there. And unfortunately, right in the middle of that chamber is a power. We have a power gem, so I'm gonna want that too. Because if I find another shrine, which I don't think I found another shrine yet, just the fire one, which is weird. I thought I would keep finding more of them, and they'd be like, well, you need 17 power crystals to progress. But I haven't really gotten there yet. But the power gems seem to be the core element of progress in this game. I hope I don't die when I open this. Looks like it's just a gate. What do I have here? A two-handed sword. Why did I give it to him? There we go. Let's give it to my light-handed character. It's a heavy two-handed weapon, so we'll go right over here, and we'll compare it to my current two-handed weapon. 18 to 55 plus strength. 14 to 42 plus strength. Let's see. Mighty blow deals massive damage that ignores enemy armor. Let's see. It's a noticeable decrease in damage, but it also... Nope, the recharge time is only 1 second faster. So it's not necessarily... It's not necessarily even a... Oh man, even this guy's running out of inventory space now? Oh, it's because this thing's so heavy. Man. I need to just get rid of a bunch of stuff, clearly, because I'm hitting a point where I can't even carry things around anymore. Sure, I'm certainly not going to drop my power gems. Oh man. So, what do I want? What do I not want anymore? I might not want the tribal shield, although the tribal shield could be useful for my character that doesn't have a lot of defense. If I let this guy get a melee weapon, then tribal shield could become useful. Son of a bitch. So many decisions I have to make in this game. Heavy weapon, Morningstar. Well, I don't think I'm going to have another heavy weapon specialist, so I get rid of that. Oh, longsword. Fuck the longsword. No one cares about longswords. There we go. And now he can carry my... So many items to deal with. Okay, taken care of. So I don't care about the longsword. That's just a lame weapon. We have more mice to deal with, so let's get these guys out of the way as fast as possible.